Get your CGR shirts and glassware at ClassicGameRoom.com. Classic Game Room is brought to you by Magnum Skywolf. CGR is supported by fans on Patreon. Thank you. Welcome to Classic Game Room for the review of Battletoads on the NES, one of the easiest games that you'll ever play. I beat this the first time I played it. Battletoads. Welcome to my review of Battletoads on the NES. I'm so glad that you've decided to join me for this delightful montage of cheap deaths and overall video game incompetence. Because this is one of the most challenging games ever created, and I'm not good at games, so let's all give a round of applause for the Game Genie. Battletoads must have sold many a Game Genie over the years. Intro from Predator, anyone? Anyone? Just a few weeks ago, I reviewed the Sega Genesis version of Battletoads, which I really enjoyed, and it's fun to compare the two versions of the game. The NES one is the original, which was released by Rare in 1991 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And yes, this one is actually more challenging than the Sega Genesis version, but I think a lot of that has to do with the hit detection. But there's also more stuff trying to kill you in a game filled with things already trying to kill you. If you think you're good at games, give Battletoads a try. It will most likely put you in your place. It's a sheer test of will and memorization, as well as precise, absolutely precise timing. I can get through like 6 or 7 levels of the Genesis version. The NES one, take that down to 3. Primarily because I can't stock up on extra lives in the tunnel descent, and the jet sled scene is way touchier. Basically, you just need to program this game to memory, but I love the music and style in Battletoads. I was inspired to play the game after getting the awesome Battletoads soundtrack on vinyl. And while it may not be one of the more famous NES-era soundtracks, it's really good. And the NES version does have the pause music that everyone seems to like. It's not my favorite song in the game, though. I really like this one to rock out to while dying over and over and over and over and over again. Beyond just being challenging and incredibly frustrating, Battletoads is a massive game on the NES with a nice, diverse variety of levels and environments and gameplay styles. You got everything from platforming to racing to old school beat 'em up style gameplay here. You can play 2 players simultaneously, good luck with that. Battletoads is the textbook definition of NES hard. In the days before games were just made long and relatively easy, they were made to be difficult. This came out at the tail end of the arcade era, so as you can see, you're scoring points along the way. Try to rack up as many as possible because you'll need the extra toads, or just use the Game Genie. I'm not good enough to play this game, but every now and then I hear from one of you that you beat Battletoads on 1 credit. I feel like the universe should reward you in some way. Like Darth Vader shows up at your door with a trophy filled with beer and Christy Brinkley from 1980. Congratulations, you win at Battletoads, you win at life. Tell me that doesn't sound like an awesome afternoon. Anyway, I've got a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you going all the way to Ahmed from Springfield Gardens once again. Thank you for sending Battletoads for the NES to this show. Stylistically, I think Battletoads is spectacular, and I respect the gameplay, Even if I'm no good at it whatsoever, you can easily find this one online. It'll still cost you a couple bucks, but it may be worth it if you're looking for something tough to rock on your NES. You can also find Battletoads on the Rare Replay collection. Show those pizza-eating turtles who's good at video games, at least up to level 2. If you're going to buy the game anyway, buy it through ClassicGameRoom.com. Classic Game Room is supported by fans on Patreon. Thank you. Now prepare for the Lord Carnage Club, where I celebrate these backers on Patreon by shouting their name in a volcano! Derek Langley. Beer is the trick. Stephen Chucknick. From New Jersey. Michael Fernandez. People not named Michael Fernandez aren't Michael Fernandez. Al Stiver. Woo! EDM! Jason from British Columbia. Philip Strabenmuller from Vienna, Austria. Cue the thunder. Jeff, Captain Dauntless, Briar. Cue the lava. I don't know what lava sounds like. It sounds like this. Jack Stavris from Australia. Ohad Kane, Master of Thunder. Chip Sankvale, Fighter of Space Bees. Woo! Rick DeBarros gets the extra disco. Michael and Ariana Nelson, Fighters of the Future. That's enough disco, because now it's time to shout, Busy Signal! That's right, and keep the volume loud and the party rocking for Sean Zoltek. Really? No. Sean Zoltek! Sergio Matthias Hergert! Tubular. Will.